Alrighty. Let's get this party started. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're gonna upgrade this deck. It needs some work. And we're gonna lean more towards the Kraken theme of things. And so, Alan, you want to hear something crazy? When we went to Shady Maple the other day, right, for my birthday, one of my viewers recognized me and didn't say hi. He was afraid since he didn't see my back. Like, he couldn't tell if it were me or someone else. And since I had the kids with me, he he was there for his birthday. So his birthday is the same day as my birthday. So that's so fucking crazy, dude. Okay, so what we're doing, we're gonna look at the EDH rec deck, EDH rec page for the Kraken version of the deck, and we're just gonna go through. There's been a lot of new Krakens have been printed since I've last built this deck, and I really want to make it so this thing can flip more consistently. And I want to maybe get better ramp pieces in here. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. So all right, let's get to it. So I'll be looking at, I know, right? Dude, that would have made my life like, oh my god, are you a Twitch streamer? And I would have been like, yeah. And he would have been like, are you a zombie apocalypse? And I would have been like, yeah. This is the coolest shit ever. Oh my god, it would have been amazing. So we're just gonna go through all the cards here. They have it separated into different categories, and I'm just gonna start like adding a whole bunch of cards, and then I'll take out cards at the end, and then we'll give it a few test spins on the deck tester and stuff. So yeah, let's get to it. So Monstrosity of the Lake, legendary Kraken for 4 mana or for 5 mana. When Monstrosity of the Lake enters the battlefield, you may pay 5. If you do, tap all creatures your opponent control, then put a stun counter on each of those creatures. On all creatures your opponents control. So here's the cool thing. I mean, this should definitely make the cut. So Monstrosity of the Lake. The reason why this is good is because, like, even if I I think I remember. Because I'm starting to think So, okay, to ask you, Two Barrel Daryl, was it when you saw me? Did you see me towards the beginning of the day or towards the end of the day? That's what I need to know. Yeah, so I went to the gift shop twice. So we went before we ate and we went after we ate. Like we did it both times. Because I'm pretty sure I mean I remember that shirt. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I do remember seeing you, and next time feel free to just say, "Hey, what's up?" Unless it's attack has hexproof unless if it's attacking or blocking. He's a 7 mana 8/8, and then can't be blocked unless all creatures defending player controls blocks it. That's interesting. I mean, we'll add it to the list. Problem is he's legendary, so I'll put him in there, and we can remove as needed. The Deep Sea Kraken's already in the list. Spawning Kraken's already in the list. Nadir Kraken. It's a 3 mana Kraken. Whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on Nadir Kraken. Create a 1/1 tentacle. It's a maybe. I don't. Having multiples doesn't really do much for me. I need Brainstorm in the deck. Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, obviously. He was there. He was the tall, skinny-looking idiot. He was there as well. Yeah. If you saw a Sasquatch, yeah, that was him. See, like, I don't like all these legendary ones. Why are they so synergistic? Because, like, when they enter you, they die. Moon Kraken enters the battlefield, and whenever you cast a spell with mana value 6 or greater, you may return target farmland hand. I mean, so maybe I. I did not see the apple cider fountain. I stuck to my Pepsi. And I got like 3 steaks, a whole bunch of chicken wings. So I might want cards like Whelming Wave is just a given. So better if you spell it right. Wave. Oh, I didn't even see those. I was so focused on just like getting as much meat in my face as humanly possible. The Watcher of in the Water. So this is from the Lord of the Rings set. So when the Watcher of the Water enters the battlefield, tap with 9 stun counters on it. And then whenever you draw a card during an opponent's turn, create a 1/1 blue token. And whenever Tentacle Control dies, untap up to 1 target Kraken, put a stun counter on up to 1 target on it. I mean, I'll put him there. Yeah, I mean, you also have to realize the people that go there generally don't have good taste buds because, quite frankly, Dutch food is kind of boring. Sure. Launcher Water. Shipbreaker Kraken. 6 mana for a 6/6 monstrous war for 8. Becomes monstrous, tap up to 4 target creatures. Don't untap during controller's untap step for as long as you control Shipbreak Kraken. Probably not gonna make the cut, so I'm not even gonna put it in the list. We already got those guys there. Kraken of the Strait. Creatures with power less than Number of islands you control. Can't block Kraken. Great. Oh, that's 7 mana 6/6. Not great. I don't know how many cards I'll be drawing, but I mean, Ominous Seas is just a fun card. Seas. Reservoir Kraken. So it depends on who you went to. So like the first person I went to didn't season the stake at all. The second person I went to made literally like the best steaks that you'll find at a buffet. Oh, that's cool. It is a 1 hour 1 hour drive for me. On a good day. All right, so we got Reservoir Kraken, the 4 mana 6/6 trample ward 2. No, I didn't get to explore the gift shop all that much. We got stuck by the toys. At the beginning of each combat, if Reservoir Kraken is untapped, any opponent may tap an untapped creature they control. They do tap Reservoir Kraken and create a 1/1 blue fish creature token with this creature can't be blocked. That's a pretty bad downside. So this is Trench Behemoth. He's a 7 mana 7/7. Return a land you control to its owner's hand. Untap this creature. It gains hexproof on the turn. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, target creature an opponent controls attacks during its controller's next combat phase if able. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we have Icebreaker Kraken. Okay, so now we're looking at just creatures that are Krakens, right? So I just went through the top cards, which is like according to EDH Rec, like the highest synergy cards for a Kraken deck, right? Yes, we were playing. Yo, dude, we got stuck playing with them for at least 5 minutes. So Hullbreaker Horror is already in the deck. So these are just the top creatures, right? These are 42 creatures that are most likely Krakens or become Krakens. So, let's see. We got Slint Voda, the Rising Deep. It's a legendary Leviathan for 8 mana, and you can kick it for color or generic and a blue. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return all creatures to their owner's hand, except for Merfolk, Krakens, Leviathans, and Octopus and Serpents. So, I'm going to have this probably in the deck just for the board wipe potential. It's not really all that great. Because A, it's a Leviathan. Well, I mean, it's not that Leviathans are bad. So, like, Serpent of the Yawning Depths is going to go in there because it makes all Krakens unblockable. Like, yeah, we'll figure that out. Let's see. So this is just a 8 mana 6/6 that can't be blocked. That's bad. All right. When you draw a card, you may pay 1. If you do, you may tap an untapped target creature. 6 mana 4/6 Kraken. Let's just skip over that because this is already going to be a really mana hungry deck. So this one is Rottide Gargantua. He has a 5 mana zombie Kraken. That's a 5/4, and he has exploit. When Rottide Gargantua exploits a creature, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Not really what I'm looking for. Bilboplex Kraken. When it enters the battlefield, scry 3. It's a 5 mana Kraken. And whenever it attacks, you may return another creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, this card can't be blocked. Ugh. Krakens aren't the best creature type in the world here, if we haven't figured this out. I think Storetime Leviathan stays in. Okay. Tidal Terror. When Tidal Terror attacks, you may tap up to 2 other untapped creatures you control. If you do, can't be blocked. That's islands like so that's a maybe because I could cycle it early on to get an island, and then I can put it back on top with I can put it on top with my commander. Isilback Spawn, a 7 mana Shroud, +4/+8 as long as the library has your cards. So that card is just straight up bad because this targets, right? Whenever Lord of the Deep attacks, create a tapped attack copy of another target attacking creature. So this is just bad because I can't target it. I mean, Kraken Hatchling. I'm not gonna put a 1 mana Kraken. That's a 0. Does nothing for me. Lothos the Tidemaker. So this is an 8 mana octopus. It's a legendary creature. Whenever Lothos the Tidemaker attacks, you may pay 8. If you do, tap up to 8 target permanents. Permanents don't untap during your controller's next untap step. That is a steep price to pay. Wonder. I think it's just gonna go well in its combo with Stormtide Leviathan, and I do plan on having looters in the deck. So Shoal Kraken, the 5 mana Kraken. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card, discard a card. I don't plan on having that many Krakens. Inkwell Leviathan has Shroud, so kind of pointless. Whenever Nemesis of Racing attacks, defending player mills 10 cards. Again, I don't really want to mill my opponents. Lockmere Serpent, a 6 mana flash 7/7. You can pay a blue, sacrifice an island. Can't be blocked this turn. I can sacrifice a swamp, gain 1 life and draw a card, and exile 5 target cards from the opponent's graveyard. Return Serpent from your graveyard to your hand. Activate the time you can cast the sorcery. Interesting. I don't know. Eldrazi Octopus, Elder Deep Fiend. He is a 8 mana flash. He also has a merge 7, so if you sacrifice a creature when you cast it to cast its emerge, and then you discount cast the spell by sacrificing a creature, paying the emerge cost reduced by that creature's converted mana cost. That's cool. When you cast a spell, tap up to 4 target permanents. I don't know. I don't think it's good enough. It is a cast trigger, so making copies of it doesn't really help. Chasm Skulker, Squid Horror. I think like Kraken Leviathan, Serpent. Squids don't count. That's stupid. Whenever Octofent enters the battlefield, scry 2. He's a 4 mana 3/3. Clone. Real Worm. That's the one that like becomes a 3/3 after it dies, and then becomes create a. So it's a shame it's a worm. really need it. 'Cause it makes a 9/9 Kraken in the end, but I would have to sacrifice 3 creatures to get to it. When enters the battlefield, create 2/2 blue illusion creature tokens. When this creature blocks a creature, that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Then, oh, that just seems good. And then it has hexproof as long as control an illusion. I am gonna definitely put that in the mesmerizing. And card might make the cut too. Riot. He just makes creatures or makes spells that cost 5 or more, cost 1 less to cast, and they can't be countered. That's always good. Leviathan Crab. He is a 4 mana. Spells your opponent's cast that target this costs 2 more to cast, and then A3 it gets X plus X minus X until end of turn, where X number of islands you control. The fish, when it attacks, target player puts the top half of his or her library rounded up into his or her graveyard. Spark double. Equestrian Octopus. It's a 3 mana octopus. When the octopus or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, and it has Reforge for 2. I mean, that seems okay. Acquisition. Bad robot. Reality chip. Sword Coast Serpent. The 7 mana Sword Coast Serpent can't be blocked as long as you cast a non-creature spell this turn. And then I can cast it from exile by putting it in adventure, and it's return target creature to its owner's hand. Huh. Nah. When Breaching Leviathan enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, tap all non-blue creatures. Yeah, that's a cast trigger, sadly. Let's see what this one does. Whenever this creature mutates, tap up to X target creatures, where X is the number of times creature mutated. Those creatures don't untap during. So it's 6 mana to do it. Then whatever it is becomes a 7/7. Spell costs 8 less to cast if you have 8 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's ward 8 though. Whenever you cast a copy of an instant or sorcery spell that target creature has. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe. Probably not though. Okay, so those were all the creatures. Not add a whole lot. Go over the instant sorceries and utility artifacts and stuff first. I already got Brainstorm. Golf the Shore. Return to their owner's hands all creatures with toughness less than equal to the number of islands you control. Shore. Trail 3 flashback. Frantic Search I already have. Negate Cyclonic Rift. Oh, that's cool new creating art. Or Active Fiction. Doomblade and Tomb. They don't want Entomb. High Tide. Murder Opt. Throat. Thirst for Discovery. I have Thirst for Knowledge. It's the same shit. Empiric Tutor I have. Okay. Down in the lock. Okay, so this is a blue and a black instant. Counter target spell with mana value less than cards graveyard. Destroy target creature with value less than equal to the number of cards in its control graveyard. Memory Plunder. You may pass target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard without paying its mana. Oh. Your arc spit. I love that. Offer you can't refuse. Okay. Sorceries, dread. Wait, how much is a tie? I don't know. I haven't purchased the tie in years. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, tires. Oh, they've been. Oh, yeah. No, they've always been expensive. I had to buy a set of tires for my Tesla, and that set me back. I think. Not my Tesla, my minivan, and that set me back almost $700. Looking at a copy of target control except flying. Very. I mean, that might be a choice. Tyrannicus Wild Duplication. Crash of the Tentacles. Turn all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. If Crash of the Tentacles surge cost was paid, the 8/8 blue octopus creature token battlefield. I mean, problem is sorcery. But who am I? Destroy all creatures. Destroy all planes. Then return a creature or a planeswalker card with card amount cost X. Your graveyard to the battlefield for X. No matter. That's interesting. I mean, I do have snow-covered lands. Oh, I love my Tesla. I wish it was the Model Y, not the Model S that I have, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. Wash out. Ornaments of the color of your choice to their owner's hand. Library for a non-legendary card, put it in your graveyard, shuffle. Seal, sign of blood, wake, head. Bond of Revival. Return target creature card from the battlefield. Taking case. 5 mana. Okay, utility artifact. I am thinking. So Mirrorbox says the legend rule doesn't apply, and turns out a lot of my creatures are legendary. The Kiffness Monument. Fast creature spelled. Target creature and opponent control does not have to. I definitely want sensitized. Trees want to herald Urza's incubator. Excuse me. Do I have enough Kraken? I only have 35 creatures. No, I don't think I have enough. Then I have the Heartless Summoning, and I'm not even done looking at creatures yet either, and more creatures I'm gonna look at are not gonna be what I need. Scroll. Sec. Scroll back. Ask what this enchantments. Type. I think costs 5. Honest submission. When you control deals combat damage to draw card. I already have search for resident. Search for Zask. Black market protection. What's this one? Invasion of battlefield. The other side. Non-creature spells you cast have. Okay. I've never used a battle before. I'm willing to give it a shot. Battles to souls. Hey yo, how you doing, souls? Planeswalker, Ashelk, draw a card. Each player puts the top library graveyard. -5. Put the card from battlefield control. Control all creatures targeted by. Okay. All right. So mana artifacts. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go back to here and see creatures. Marvo Deep ARV. Saw a video the other day about some dude put 8 sleeves on a commander deck and tried to get it verified for play. Oh yeah, I've seen the one that I've seen had 6 sleeves on it, I think. All right, so let's see. Any new creatures that weren't on the list before? Storm, Wonder. Let's see. That was there. Likeness Looter. Likeness Looter. Card. Creature becomes a copy of it. That's interesting. Cost mana. But that has flying. I don't like this. I have a lot of cards to cut. Oh, that's really cool. All right, we got fish. 7 mana 6/6 fish. When it attacks, target player puts the top half of his or her library. When it enters the battlefield, return all other non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard it, instant or sorcery. Way each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I can pay 2 and sacrifice creature. You may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. This spell would be put into your graveyard, exiled instead. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh right. This card's cool. It's Auton Soldier. And what this card does is you may have Auton Soldier enter the battlefield as a creature on the battlefield, except it isn't legendary and it's artifact in addition to its other types, and it has Myriad, which is really, really cool. Dark Double, Octafant, Nakashima. Guard a card, sacrifice a land. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. I don't know if I like it enough. Card, add a mana. And creatures you control are unblocked. 6 mana, 2/2. Excellence Twilight is target creature. Discovery, draw 2 cards, discard a card unless 5 or more mana values cards in your graveyard. So 2 mana draw 2. Okay. Go for the throat, Arcane Denial, down in the lock. Bitter Triumph. As an additional cost, cast a spell, discard a card or pay for Fucker. Counter Squall. Counter Spell. Spell costs 3. Ponder. Mark Grave. Search your library for another. Ball. Card or course. Draw 2 cards. Start a card back this turn. Oh no, that's totally fine. Honestly, I haven't streamed much because I went to Chicago last week and I got back on Monday, and it has been tiresome to kind of like get back into the groove of things. So no, I feel you on that one. Traveling can be quite. This one. Battlefield, deal 2 cards, then draw 2 cards. Beginning of your upkeep, there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. Transfer 2. Taps for blue. Whenever you cast a spell using mana produced by this, up to 1 other target controlled. Let's see. Rim Captain Locker. Tap Surveil. Not a spell. card in your graveyard. I like that. The Grim. Captain Walker. And then a Great Door. Draw a card to discard a card. 3-mana looter. Then pay 4 to transform the great. There are 4 more types among cards in your graveyard. That's possible. Then add X mana, any one color to graveyard. Permanent card. Oh, I like that. Atsolani the Great. Pretty cool card. Have right now. Oh, I do have milk. My son loves that shit. And I don't know the condition of DoorDash. I don't use services like that because I feel like it's a waste of interesting ads though, for sure. Enchantments, Heartless Summoning, definitely like that. I mean, it is a nombo with my looters, but I think my sea monsters costing 2 less. I want to take a look at cards like Virtue of Persistence. So at the beginning of your upkeep, put a target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield. It's a 7-mana enchantment, but it also is the mana give target creature minus. I gain 2 life. So I kind of want to try this one out. Virtue. Virtue of. I want to. Okay, Virtue of Persistence is expensive, but who cares? Let's see what the other virtue is. Let's see what this card is. Under enchantments. Virtue of Knowledge. The 2-mana counter target activated or triggered ability control. You may choose new targets with what? Copy. Copy target. Okay. I like it. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability, the permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. I actually kind of like that. It's a second pan Harmonicon. The condition of the milk is fresh AF. Oh, that's a cool art. Okay. Whenever you attack 2 or more creatures, draw a card. Draw a step, draw an additional card, then discard a card. Or spells your opponent's cast to target you or a permanent you control costs 2 more pass. Okay. Octopus Umbra. Base power 8/8. Good. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done. Utility mana artifact. Okay. All right, so I think I'm done adding cards. Now it's time to remove cards. So I'm read. I like the 35 lands. I should probably add a couple more. Um, add 2 more. On the other side, he's cracking, right? Vampire. So, tree of ancestry. And, huh? Let's see. Go Halimar Depths. Here's the battlefield. Look up 3 cards from the library. Order. Yeah, definitely want that. Depths. No. So I can. I wasn't thrilled about Path of History anyway. This is an expensive def, and I want to make sure I'm hitting my land drop. So I think I'm going to leave my land base the way it is now. Because let's be real, Ball Coffers is not really a land until I have Herb. So, okay. Do castle. Yes. Dress. And we'll just look over that. Okay, so I have a lot of cutting to do. I'm gonna cut Mystic Remora. I'm going to Mystic Study, that's fine. Just change the so I can know card is. Like this. Get rid of Bolus the Citadel. I don't think it really helps. I like these. Get rid of that. Really need Barrage Mirror. One, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to touch my ramp. I need a lot of it. Just draw 3, discard 2 for an artifact. Get artifacts. I have 17. Get rid of Entomb. Probably can get rid of Malakir's Rebirth too. Let's get rid of Buried Alive. Ponder. Let's get rid of Bourdain. I think. I don't know if I really need Windfall either. This is where most of my cutting needs to happen. Get rid of that card. Let's sort this by mana cost right now. Spoiler type. Mana value. Excuse me. Okay. Love all those cards. Got a lot of 2-drops. That's pretty nice. Love all those cards. This is gonna be hard. I probably can get rid of like Frantic Search. I don't really like that card either. Kind of like this card. I could see that going now. I have the blue Panharmonicon. That seems really good in that deck. I mean, this card's just great together. Making copies of it with my commander seems nice too. I like this because you can surveil on your upkeep. If it's not, you can try to whiff it. Wonder looks great in this deck. Hacks, flash player. Review. See, like my mana values are really high, so like me clashing and winning seems likely. Love myself a Seagate Restoration. I don't like this card enough. Like copying, it's not even all that great. Like it's just a 6/6. I guess Wormcoil could come out too. But like, I need to have creatures that are this expensive. Because there's only like 7 plus all creatures. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of this. I don't know. It's a good card. But like, I'm not cheating this into play, so I don't think it's that good. Locking. Lock it. I just like the idea of this card. I want to try out both of them. Copy target activated or triggered ability, which means I can copy the copy of my commander's ability. There's all sorts of other triggered abilities that I can copy. Let's see. There's a battlefield tap with 9 stun counters on it. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I would remove a stun counter. Or when I untap, I would stun counter. Every draw a card during an opponent's turn. How often am I going to be doing that? I mean, I have looters that I can do it. Looters that can do it. This can do it. Technically, top can do it. I mean, so let's see. Instant speed draw. So, technically, I can do it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think I have enough to make it worth it. Sorry, dude. We'll crack him. I still need to cut 20 fucking cards, people. This does not look good for Hero. This card's an all-star. I think this card's going to be an all-star. I mean, I just love this card too much to cut it. Massacre Worms, just good board wipe. Great. Rexel, I could see getting rid of this. It's just a fun card here. Let's get rid of that. This is another card that can draw cards. Tapping. For a land, battlefield. Okay. There's a battlefield. Whenever casts a spell with mana value 6 or greater, you may target on land. So it's basically another Hall Breacher 4 for my big baddie. Only a 6/8. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave the rest of the big baddies, and I think I'm gonna cut one. I think I can live with 37 in EFC. Wonder seems great. Okay. Probably can get rid of. I mean, Ponder seems good. I mean, it's good top deck station. Like, that's not something I would just do on turn 1. That's something I would do on turn 3 after I cast my commander. And don't put anything there or something like that. Vampire Tutors, good card. I'm gonna have a lot more creatures in the deck, so this seems a lot better now. Target non-legendary. Let's see how many non-legendary I have. I mean, I wouldn't. Can't persist you. Can't persist you. Could persist you. That's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19. Gotta get rid of persist instead of necromancy. There's Azcanta's great top station. Heartless summoning. I mean, it's a nombo with these 2 creatures, and I'm not making tentacles, squids, or anything like that. Right. Here's the battlefield. 0/2 illusion. Having multiple looks really good. Even having multiple, if I have mirror box out, it seems good. 16 creatures triggered. I don't. Is that enough? All right, so I still need to cut 16 cards. I think I'd rather have. Let's do this one. Because this makes my non-legendary creature, or my legendary creature non-legendary, which is pretty good. I think go. It's too or miss with that card. Or end step. That seems. I've never played with a battle, so I'm gonna leave it. I think I can get rid of one of the counter spells. I'll get rid of Pact because I'd rather be down multiple cards versus paying 5 mana, doing nothing for a turn. How much draw do I have? Take a look. So that's drawing 3 cards. So 1. That's an additional card. That's 3. I'm looking at card draw in the minimalist form. 4. 5, 6. 7. 8. Uh-huh. 10. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think these can stay. Get rid of wave. 12 cards to go. Oh, I like this card better. Honestly, I like this and this. Let's get rid of this one. Ominous Sea. I like that card. Reality Shift. Okay. You're an octopus, but I really don't do. That's really good. Ominous Seas too. Let's see. Seagate Restoration. I love that card, but need to cut 9 cards still. Battlefield 5. The only reason why he's in here is because he can search a card and put it on top for a standard flip. Really don't like him otherwise, but I just like let people... All right, let's good. See, let's separate this by type. Quick. Okay. Oh, I need subtype. All right, let's see. Or let's go look at how many brackets I have. Only 10. All right. That means Patriarch's bidding comes out. Love Patriarch's bidding, but oh well, I appreciate you staying up as long as you have. You are a wonderful human being, and thank you for watching. I don't have enough type to make that worth it. Cheers. All right. Cards are just really good. 7 more cards. I don't give a damn. I'll let you do what you want. I'll counter your stuff if I really don't like it. I really like this card. I'll straighten up for you, my friend. Hmm. 6 cards, huh? Or 2. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. Ramp. The ramp I can't touch. 4 cards. Spells you cast with one. I mean 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 2, 25, 26. That's it. I mean, seems like it's okay ramp for a quarter of my deck, and I could make copies if I have Mirror Box or Sakashima or Automaton Dude, and if that's the case, like, I think that's just really good. I mean, I can't really take any more of these out. I feel like if I take out any more, I lose the ability to flip my, like, at all. Wonder seems great. This card's awesome when you make copies of it. Like, it's also just good. I mean, yours doesn't seem hard to get. I draw a lot of cards, so cards seems really good. Just because copy of great creature. That's so expensive. 2 cards I need to cut. I let out this. I'll be right back, folks. Let's see. Yeah, I just don't card. And fuck crazy. But we'll do this too. Because I just don't want to be shuffling and searching my library. Seems like a lot of work. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play test it a few times, see if I like what we have done. So play test. So we got 2 black lands. Oh, this is just a lot of lands and not anything else. So we're gonna all us away. And this is 1 land with nothing in it. Or with okay, so we got 4 lands, a ramp piece, and we'll see what happens. So we'll draw a card. Halimar Depths is when it enters the battlefield. Oh, this is the brainstorm. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll play this. Go to turn 2. We will 2 basic lands. So we'll do this. Cast this. 3. So I think what I want to do is 1, 2, 3, cast my commander, and then Halimar Depths. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put back in any order. 1, 2, 3. We will do we'll do 1, 1, 2, 3, and then we will untap upkeep, reveal this, and then draw it turn 4. So we have what looks like to be 5 mana. I can't do anything. So we'll play this land and then go to turn 5. Do this. Cast this. 6. We'll do this. Attack. Copy. Then I get 4. Then second main phase, I will tap 1, 4, 5, pass other side, put it to 7. To slam. That's this guy. Smash face. Okay, we're gonna restart this hand. Okay, so this is a dangerous hand to keep, but I actually kind of like it. So we're gonna do 1, this, and this. So then we will turn 2, untap upkeep. We'll just assume I took 3. We'll with the top card, put it into the graveyard, and it pays off. So we will this, six study, and top 3. Oh god. This is all just so good. Leave it the way it was. We'll say we draw 2 cards, and we'll put this into the graveyard. We'll play Choked Estuary. Enter tap. We'll tap that for this. Alright, this was a really greedy hand, and I can't believe it paid off. Alright, so we're gonna... I can't keep... Unless if it has Mana Crypt and top. Can't keep a land hand. Can't keep a 0 land hand. Okay. 1, 2. Alright, we're close. We'll see what happens. It's not a very good... It's obviously not a good... Okay, it looks like it will kind of pay off. Turn 2. Play this and Hot Vessel. Turn 3. Okay. I think I like casting better. Draw a card. Discard a card. Discard. Card. And 4. Let's draw a card. Card a card. Draw a card. Blade themselves. Let's play my commander. We'll turn this on top. We'll turn over or this. activate, draw a card, and discard this again. Play Drowned Catacombs, so I have 5 mana to work with. One, two. Signet. Excuse me. And 1, 4. Hostage Taker. Turn 6. Off card. And 1, 2, this. 1, 2, 3. So attack. Oh. So I would have a 9/9. So I have creature sorcery. A artifact. Let's draw a card. Discard a card. Honestly, I'm okay with the next turn. I'll act. One tap it. So that's and the, if they dealt damage, each Kraken would make so. It's working a lot smoother than it has been. So, I'm willing to test this out. Okay, so turn 1, 3, 2. Um. Uh, I guess I just play my. So play this. So we will blue, black, go into play, and then I think That's okay. Or okay, so I definitely draw a card. Card. Uh, Junk Winder. We'll play Blade of Selves. And then, oh wait, 4/5. I mean, no, we'll do it this way. Discard this. Discard that. Will Necromancy onto the battle. This and then our end step will Storm. Tap upkeep. So this, 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 this. On it. F. Junk Winder. Untap everything. Or no, we already will draw a card. Start a card. Play this. So 2, 4, 5. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we will attack and attack. We will this, pass this, copy this. So I have 4 of these now. Oh God. 4. Second main. Blue, 2, 2. Pass this. And can't really. It's I know the top card is a land, so card. Play temple seats, scry, bottom. Then or someone tokens. And then a banana sandwich. That's a pretty scary board by turn 5. I mean, Mana Crypt and Tomb will do that, but okay, a somewhat normal hand. See what happens. So turn 1. Well, there's no covered island. Go to turn 2. Play Ancient Tomb. Your end step will draw 3 cards. And guard this and this in here. And go to my turn. We'll play power. I like shooter. That. Alright, turn 3. No, this is turn 4. Back. They are. We will. Draw a card. Card a card. Alright, so 6 mana. This. Yeah, we'll do it now. Yep. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 4. This, we're gonna put you back. Not ready for that part of it yet. So we will draw a card. Start a card. Get rid of Fed. Well, A1. We will do this, that, then we'll do this. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Will cast. Token. And that will be her. Well, there I guess. Or do it so 1, 2. So draw a card, start a card, fail. They are okay. Surveil. Alright. So we'll put in graveyard. Let's not. Okay. Because we're gonna do 2, 5, 6, 7. And you done this. Never an opponent cast an uncontrolled draw card. Discard 2 cards. That's pretty dope. Shame I don't have a legendary rule card. Yeah. This is doing some pretty cool stuff, man. No, we'll keep surveil. There we go. One box. Attack. As all halls. That's gross. Sick nasty. I'm loving this deck, man. I'm glad I fixed it. This is a 3-land hand. Yeah, let's see what happens. Because I can manually flip it, which is kind of nice. So we're gonna better. So we're gonna turn 1 Ajuka Bob. Turn 2 Mana Crypt. Draw card, discard, begin. 3. Play this. This. Or. Oh, wait. So then. Scry. Let's that. So that would be C. Okay, of all of that. So let's draw a card, a card. With Force of Will, backup, Necromancy again, or with we'll say I will. I technically didn't. And then 2, 3 mirror box. Yeah, this deck. I have artifact, or sorcery, creature. We're going to go to combat. This and this. Which will one. You're a 12 drop. 2 and 1, 2, 4. Okay, so I'll get this. And then I will 1, 2, 3. This it is tapped, sadly. I think I'm done for the evening. Really like how this turned out. I will be buying these cards tomorrow after work. And then, well, the cards that I don't own anyway, we'll be buying them after work tomorrow. And then when I play Magic tomorrow night, I probably will try it out on this. So try it against real people. So